Now we're into the top 10. Number 10, Craft, Void. I love Craft, and this album is absolutely awesome. This is the most hateful release of 2011, hands down. It's just got this raw, hateful energy to it that you can't help but just love. Everything about it is just this hateful blend of just raw black metal and a little bit of modern black metal. It's traditional, yet it breaks tradition with its, especially with its production and lyrical content. This is a great release that is worthy of any black metal fan's collection. Definitely one to check out. Number 9, The Black Dahlia Murder with Ritual. Big Black Dahlia Murder fan, and let me tell you what, this album is punishing. It's their best work to date, hands down, featuring more lower vocals than the higher vocals that Trevor's known for doing. His lows are great. The riffs are fantastic. The drums are just mind-blowing. The bass is perfect. The lyrics are amazing. This is an album that should be in everyone's collection. Great stuff. Number 8, Amon Amarth with Sutur Rising. Amon Amarth has done it again. Another incredible melodic death metal album with just some of the most epic lyrics around. The riffs on this album are what stands out to me, and these riffs are incredible. You will not hear riffs like this anywhere else, not only in melodic death metal, but in music. These are just heavy, yet catchy and melodic riffs that will just dig into you and will be stuck in your head for days and months, as it has been for me. I still have Doom Over Dead Man stuck in my head. Great stuff. Number 7, Opeth, Heritage. As an Opeth fan, I was really thrown off by this record. I was not expecting 70s progressive rock at all. And I'm not a fan of progressive, by the way, but this is absolutely awesome. What really makes this album for me is Michael's clean vocals. They're just gorgeous. His voice is incredible, and I can't think of anything bad to say really about this album. Its length is perfect. The songs are just at a perfect length where it just doesn't grow tiresome. It doesn't seem like you're waiting for the song to be over with. You're still wanting more, and that's what I love. Just incredible musicianship once again. Fantastic stuff. Number 6, Nightwish with Imaginairum. What can I say? Just an absolutely incredible release from Nightwish. I'm a big Nightwish fan, as many of you know, and this album really just blew me away, and it still is blowing me away. Every time I listen to it, I find something else to love about it. I don't have anything I dislike about it. There's nothing I can complain about. It's just a gorgeous record that just sucks you into its world and will not let you out for the duration of it. It's just a beautiful, beautiful, epic release that is nearly perfect. I absolutely love it. Number 5, All Shall Perish with This Is Where It Ends. I'm a big All Shall Perish fan. Haters gonna hate. I love this band. The best band in deathcore, hands down. And with this album, they just really, really stepped up their game. Stepped up the strings. They are now at 8-string guitars on this record. And it's the heaviest album that has come out this year, easily. The breakdowns just have the most punishing, just driving riffs, and just the bass behind them is enough to just make you crap yourself. I mean, this album just stomps on your nuts and then just doesn't let its foot up until the album's over with. And it's just a great thing to hear. The melodic parts are more melodic, and the heavier parts are even heavier. Just some great stuff, and definitely an album that you all should listen to. Number 4, Burzum with Fallen. I love Burzum, as all of you know, and it's the most beautiful Burzum album in the entire discography. The riffs are just delicate, yet still have that black metal feel to them. They have just the greatest atmosphere to them. That's what I'm trying to say. The atmosphere behind them just really makes you almost feel sad, but at the same time, it's a beautiful thing. And Varg's clean vocals are just amazing, gorgeous stuff. Number 3, ICS Vortex with Stormseeker. This is a godly release. I have yet to hear an album quite like this. It mixes the melodic black metal that you would expect from ICS Vortex. It has the power metal moments with his vocals, and it has some folk metal moments and some 70s progressive rock thrown in there. And it just creates this beautiful, beautiful blend of just atmospheric music that really digs into your senses, especially with the title track, which is probably one of the best songs I've heard this year, Stormseeker. That song really, you feel like you're standing at the edge of the sea waiting for the storm. You can smell the sea in the air. You can feel the cool wind blowing against your skin and through your hair. You can hear the waves crashing, and I love music that can do that. Number 2, Wolves in the Throne Room with Celestial Lineage. Wolves in the Throne Room is one of the best modern black metal bands, in my opinion. One of the best black metal bands of all time. And this album, they really, really made an incredible piece of atmospheric music. The whole overall vibe of this is you're stuck in a mysterious forest. You have no way out, but you see a light, and that light is a woodland cathedral. And that song is one song that really sticks out to me. And honestly, I'm getting chills just thinking about that track. It's some of the most chilling black metal I've heard this year, and really some of the most beautiful. My number 1 album for 2011 is an album that really has been overlooked, and maybe it's too underground. I don't know. But this is an album that more black metal fans need to know about, and more ambient fans need to know about. If you're into beautiful, gorgeous landscapes of music, please do yourself the favor and check out my album of 2011, Nargaroth, Spectral Visions of Mental Warfare. This album is really an album that's about taking a journey within yourself and questioning your existence. It's an album that makes you question everything you know. It questions your sanity. It questions how you feel with your emotions. It makes you think about how you handle situations in life. It makes you reflect upon past traumatic experiences, maybe, or just very sad moments in your life. This album is not a happy record by any stretch of the imagination, but the beauty contained within this is nothing but spectacular. There's only 4 black metal tracks on this out of all those. The rest of them are ambient. And all I have to say is it works so well. And this is like Burzum Philosophum worship, only better. This album I almost hold in a higher regard than Philosophum. This is one of the greatest black metal records I've ever heard in my entire life, and it's amazing how just spectacular this is. I reviewed it. Review's no longer up. It was requested to be removed by Ash. I'm not too sure why. He said because the album is no longer new. But I respected his wishes and removed it. But this album is a perfect record. But that's my top 20. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And as always, keep it metal.